Hello, everyone. All right, we'll see if the microphone is working first. Hello, is the microphone working? Just I'll chat first. I'll get us started, shall I? All righty, here we go. All right, there we go. I said something. All right, well, welcome to the Great U.S. Treasure Hunt pre-hunt live stream, as is our wont. Here we are. We're in Austin, finally. Just let me know if you can say something. Howdy, says Candy. Candy Putman, not Putnam, but Putman says howdy, so we know she can hear us. That means everyone can hear us. If you can't hear us, turn your volume up. All right, so we're here in Austin finally with the Great U.S. Treasure Hunt. It's taken our 7th stop along the tour. Our first 4, the next 2, and then finally this is number 3 for, well, 3 plus 4 is 7. I know this is the 7th place that we've been. If you count Las Vegas twice as only being one place, then I guess we've only been to 6 places. But our 7th stop is Austin, Texas, somewhere within a 50-mile radius of the state capital. And we all know radius means radius. So we're going to be within 50 miles of the state capitol building. Now, apparently there's a movie shooting down there tomorrow. They're going to have a whole bunch of streets blocked off. So if it's one of those super close locations, you may plan for some walking because you will not be able to drive on certain streets. You might want to go online and figure out which streets are going to be closed if you think it's going to be a very close solution to the state capitol. What else? We sent some tweets out earlier, so if you are following on Twitter at Great US Treasure, you'll see those tweets. And they were from all over the place, and they may come into a clue tomorrow morning. All 4 of those may be combined into one mega clue. That should be fun. There we go. We will, as usual, have 5 different puzzles, 5 different styles of puzzles. Maybe one or more of them will point to the location. You might have to use one or more of the puzzles, or maybe not. Maybe just one. Maybe 4 of them are complete distractions and help you nothing whatsoever. Maybe 2 of them, maybe 3 of them, maybe 4 of them, maybe all 5 will be helpful. We'll see. There will be a Sudoku for our Sudoku fans. We didn't have one last time. We're going to bring back a Sudoku. As usual, there'll be a word search. We might do something with those tweets. So those pictures are going to come into play somehow. And then we will do a couple other things as well. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow morning, sometime between 10 and 11. Don't want to say exactly what time because there may be the time may be there may be something other. There may be another entity that becomes involved and may skew the timeline a little bit. So depending on what the other entity, and this is not nailed down yet, but it's still going to be between 10 and 11. You'll get your clues. We will tweet about it. We'll put post on Facebook and probably at the website as well. I will let you know the odds are getting worse for everyone, unfortunately, because fortunately, KXAN, thank you to our friends at KXAN for running a story here about us in Austin. We went from 3,000 entered last week in Las Vegas to we currently have over 4,000 players here in Austin, and a good chunk of those would have been recent joiners. And so if you're watching this later and you were a recent joiner, thank you for joining, and good luck here in Austin. Although you can win one of the next 3 cities as well. And yes, we're out of NYC and into DC. So it's Washington, DC next week, and then Asheville, North Carolina. And then we're finishing up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So next week, Washington, DC, even more iconic than New York City. Don't even argue with me about that. It's on the money. So if you look on your money and you see a picture of something and they're all in the same place, they're all in Washington, D.C., then I'm going to have to argue that Washington, D.C. is even more iconic than New York City. I mean, they both get destroyed when the aliens come anyway. In the movies, they both go, but both great, iconic cities. And that's where we'll be next week, Washington, D.C. Um, Tomorrow, Austin, Texas, finally coming home. I think Kessler might be convinced to come out and be in the little party that swoops down as you win. It won't just be Dave. I think we've finally convinced Jeff to show up at one of these things. After all, it's in his hometown. Why would he had to come home from Hawaii? He said, "Well, I want to do 4 weeks in Hawaii," but he couldn't do it. He couldn't take the tropical paradise any longer, so he is back here at home, and he might just be in there swooping down on the victor. So if there's any questions in chat, if you have any suggestions for that fifth puzzle, I can change puzzles. We can change puzzles at a moment's notice, but there'll definitely be a word search. There'll definitely be Sudokus. There's definitely a picture puzzle. There's definitely a fourth puzzle. But I'm open to suggestions. Hey, I want to see this type of puzzle. I might just make one up here on the fly at night and come off of puzzle number 5 and make a new puzzle number 5. And it's not going to be numbered puzzle number 5. But if you're here watching this live stream and you suddenly see a puzzle that's been suggested, you might know that, hey, that's a last minute thing and it probably doesn't count. Or does it? Maybe it'll be the only thing that counts, something suggested by chat. And probably not, because nobody is talking in chat. So that's fine. All righty. What do we got? Yummy. All right. So unless you ask questions, I got nothing. Oh, congratulations last week to Jennifer Rowe. She is part of the Z team. We don't have our episode up yet with Chrissy Mayer. There was some problems in the transmission of the thing, and the whole editing got all messed up. So we might just go back to back on episodes. We might have episodes 2 and 3 just show up back to back. So Jennifer Rowe was part of the Z team. And yes, the Z team includes the infamous Z, Nancy Zitko, and Beth Hovanek, and a couple guys who I don't know. But when Jennifer showed up there, she was holding up her phone and she was FaceTiming with at least 5 different people. They were all giving her directions on how to get there, go here and go there. So it was it was amusing. But please, somebody else needs to win this week. I think Tony Nicer's in town. He's a beast. His family are beasts. You can't delay. You've got to beat Tony. You've got to beat the Z team. We can't keep giving it away to them. If someone wins again, I'm tempted to just say, okay, look, that's the last one you can win. We don't want repeat winners. We want people to have fun, but let's face it, you want different winners. Now you could set a rule that says, hey, you can't win twice. But then where would then what? I mean, then we're not being inclusive. We include everyone, even people who've won before. So but still, we've got probably 1,000 people that are Austin people that have just registered in the last week. So the odds of a non-Austin winner get longer every day. We were at 3,700 registered at about 10:30. And a few hours later, we were at 4,000 registered. Again, thanks to KXAN for running a little story on the treasure hunt. I'm sure those 300 registrants in the middle of the day had to have come from our good pals over at KXAN. So thank you very much. But come on, step up, Austin. Get your brains going. You're going to see a Sudoku. You're going to see a word search. You're going to see a puzzle with pictures. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. And then there's going to be a couple other puzzles too. They might all count. None of them might. Well, wait, we can't have none of them count. There has to be at least one that counts. All right, let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Candy says she's going to do it. Candy is going to do it. So good luck, Candy. And I hope I see you there tomorrow doing whatever you're going to do. Let me see. Got a message over here. Nope, no message over there. All right. Not sure what else there really is. There's really no other breaking news other than I don't have COVID. It sounds like I still have the congestion from the COVID, but that was like 8 or 9 days ago that I've tested positive, and then I've kept this COVID voice, this sexy COVID voice. Mm. Nom 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 nom. So tomorrow morning between 10 and 11, that is when the clues will go out. We figured out how to automatically send them. So once we have the clue go out, it goes out. No stopping it. It takes about 3.5 minutes for all the clues to go out. A couple weeks ago, it took 2.5 minutes, but as you get more and more and more emails sent, it takes longer and longer to send them. So we're over 4,000. Can we top 5,000 by tomorrow morning? Probably not, unless another local station does another story on us, in which case it probably will get to 5,000 registrants. But I'm rooting for you guys here in chat, period, because you're the best. All righty. What else do we have? That's about it. This is going to be a super, super short stream. Good luck tomorrow, everyone. Not sure what else to say. If you see Tony Nicer and you know what he looks like, bind and gag him just for a little while. Throw him into the bed of his truck. He'll have the truck with him. The dog, shoot, Rory will be with him. Block him out somehow. He's got a truck. He literally has a delivery truck. How can you not beat him to the place? You have to be able to do that. Get a nimble vehicle, get a team together, and put yourselves at various places so that you can defeat the undefeatable Tony Nicer. Can we defeat Tony tomorrow? That's what I'm thinking. That's the question I'm asking. Are you ready to step up and defeat Tony Nicer and the Z team? Because our third city, Austin, we need a local winner. That's all I'm saying. We don't have a local winner. We don't have a local winner. Could be one of you guys in Seattle. If it's a Seattle person, a Vegas person would be just as happy. You still have to partner with someone here in Austin to do it, but that's the beauty of the hunt. No matter what city you're in, you can always partner with someone that's nearby, send them out to the location, and chop that prize. All righty. Candy says she's going to do it. That's about it. We're going to wrap it up. Everyone knows what's going on. If you tuned in to this, you know the score. We've got a coin that looks remarkably like this, like that, and that will be something that you'll be looking for tomorrow morning. Good luck to everyone. I'll be there. Kessler might be there. Who knows? There may be some other entities there. Possibly, who knows? And good luck tomorrow morning, everyone. 5 puzzles. One of them counts, definitely, and maybe some of the others count as well. That's all I can say. All righty. I'm going to go have an early dinner because why not? All right. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. Good luck tomorrow morning. Sometime between 10 and 11 o'clock, we'll send those messages out. And other than that, good night and good luck. And now this is the part where I look for the button to turn the stream off, and it looks like I'm clumsily doing the thing. Yes, end stream. Nighty-night.